Well, good morning and welcome to Choral Insights number 8. As you might notice, we're in what I call my musical man cave again this morning. We were not able to use the choir when we have some issues with that right now. So I'm going to get right to what I'm talking about today, which is harmony. And singing harmony was a rather late development for us. Most music for a long time was done as chant, in unison. And we think we know how that changed. And since I don't have a piano to show you, I brought a bell to show you what we think happened that created choral music's harmony. This is a bell, and I'm going to ring it. If I ask you what pitch you're hearing, you would say you were hearing this. That note right there. Actually, you're hearing a variety of notes and you don't realize it. The first overtone is the octave. The next overtone is the fifth. Now I'm going to ring this bell, then I'm going to stop it and see if you can hear the fifth. Let me do it once again. Remember, you're listening for this note after I play the C. Well, we think some orally astute monk, while he was singing the chant, heard that and started perhaps singing it. So instead of singing Sanctus, 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 let me move to a different pitch. Sanctus, Sanctus, he sang and the rest of the monks went, wow, listen to that. We've got two notes going at the same time. Well, that's very special, so they only used it on special occasions for a very, very long time. And the earliest form of harmony that was used in the church was that parallel, mainly fourths and fifths and maybe octaves. And then it grew into what we have in the way of harmony today. One of the earliest forms of harmony that we talked about, we used Are you sleeping, Brother John? One of the earliest forms we have was a piece called Summer is a Cumin In. It's dated from the 13th century, more than likely, the late 13th, perhaps early 14th century. We think it was written by a monk, and Summer is a Cumin In is summer is coming in. I know in England, which is where this was written, it was especially important when the cold of winter is over and summer is on its way. So he wrote a round called Summer is a Cumin In, actually a canon. I have a copy of it in what's called my historical anthology of music, and it began something like this. Summer is a coming in, loudly sing cuckoo, loudly sing cuckoo, as the birds would sing. And then it goes on and adds and adds and adds, and each new two-measure phrase is another section of the canon. I would like to take this opportunity to tell you about a canon that I'm going to be using, hopefully, and this is an unashamed chance to tell you about something we're hoping to do here at church. I'd like to do a madrigal dinner on the 11th of December. And for the prayer before we eat, we would like to use the old Thomas Tallis canon. You may recognize the tune. You may know it as, Praise God from whom all blessings flow. I changed the words. I don't know if we can see them now, but the words that I used are, Be present at our table, Lord. Be here and everywhere. May all who gather, be present as we break the bread. May all who gather here be fed. And may our merriment and glee do naught that would dishonor thee. Lenny, can you show them that? I have here in my man cave, thank you, I have here in my man cave a computer. So it's going to play it for you as you watch it. It's all quarter notes, so it should be very, very simple to hear. Now, you can sing it if you wish, just leaving it right there. I'm going to play it again, and this time I'm going to sing it as a round with what you see on your screen right now. Be present as we break the bread. May all who gather here be fed, and may our merriment and glee do not that would dishonor thee. You can sing it in from 1 to 4 parts. If you've got someone you'd like to sing it with, it's right there for you. You can just freeze it and do it as often as you wish. And now I'm going to show you another form of early and still used harmony. It's called descant. I'm going to play something for you. Now that means nothing to you until you put it with what you've just learned. It's a descant for the round we just learned. So I'm going to play the round on my computer and play the descant poorly on this keyboard at the same time. So you can hear another form of harmony where you have an original piece, then you have a descant, a part occurring over top. We do this all the time at church here at Pasadena. I give my sopranos a descant to sing, and they soar over top of the rest of the congregation and choir singing the melody. And here's what it would sound like. And all of a sudden what I played for you makes sense. Now you could do that. You could replay that again if you wished and sing it a round with it at the same time. So there are some early forms of harmony. I can't go into all the ways that harmony is used, but I would like to play for you a descant by a very famous gentleman named Sir David Wilcox, who was the premier choral director in England, even for the Queen. And he wrote a descant for a piece, I think you know, it's called O Come All Ye Faithful. This is a very famous descant used throughout the world, and it was written in the 20th century. So allow me to play it for you now. Hopefully. apologize for the quality. It wasn't Lenny, it was not the camera, it was my recording. Now, again, that was something that could be used in the Madrigal dinner. I'm going to tell you that we are going to have 2 more editions, 2 more episodes of Choral Insights where we just do general things next week and the week after. After that, I will begin a new form of Choral Insights for my choir and for any of you that are interested in joining us. We're going to be working on the Vivaldi Gloria, which will be done also at Christmas time, right after the Madrigal dinner, in the sanctuary with the chamber orchestra. We would invite the choir to follow along with this, and they will learn each week. We will practice with a quintet, socially distancing, of course, in the choir room once a week, and then that will be our Choral Insights for 12 weeks while we learn the Vivaldi Gloria. If any of you are not in the choir and yet you'd like to become a part of that, if you would just, when this is over with, if you would just contact me, my email address is there, let me know how to contact you, and I will see a way that we can get you a copy of the score so that you can prepare it too. All that will be required then is a dress rehearsal, a final rehearsal, a dress rehearsal, and then the performance itself, which is on Friday, December the 11th. I thank you, and again we invite you to pray the choral prayer as you see on the screen.